Yeah. All right, here we go. Scene 2, Aristotle's Forest. A royal carriage interior is upstage, center. Inside, Prince Victor of Saldani and Alastair, his butler. Outside driving is a large, rectangular woman with the slightest of 5 o'clock shadows on her upper lip. Alastair is asleep, leaning on the side of a bumpy cart. Prince Victor suddenly spots something out the window.
Alistair, I see it. We're almost there.
The butler doesn't wake up.
Very good, sire.
To think after all these years, I'm finally in a Worcestershire.
The butler doesn't wake up.
Very good, sire.
I want to savor this moment.
The butler doesn't wake up.
Very hope addition. Humino. I don't know what that.
Mabel, stop the carriage.
Mabel, the driver, pulls on the ropes. The carriage comes to a sudden halt. Alastair goes flying out of his seat, landing face first into Victor's lap. The butler is left embarrassed. The prince finds it funny.
Oh, dearie me. I'm truly sorry, Your Majesty.
Quite all right, Alistair.
Did we stop for any reason?
Alastair is looking around for a reason, but can't find any. Oops. Sorry, guys. There we go.
To savor the moment. Weren't you listening? We've been traveling non-stop for 2 days. We're finally here.
Very good, sire.
The prince suddenly hops out of the carriage, followed clumsily by the still half-asleep butler.
There it is. Castro Dalian. What a beauty she is.
It is rather nice, sire.
I wonder if there are any unmarried princesses around my age living in there.
I don't suppose that curiosity has anything to do with losing your royal title upon your grandfather's passing.
Why you make me sound as cold and ruthless as Maroni, Alistair? You forget where my father comes from?
One could never forget the impact Prince Seymour the Meek has had on Saladini, Your Highness. I lost a very important family heirloom that year.
Sorry.
I would be just as happy meeting a miller's daughter if it meant I get to live out my days with this stunning view. Much more eye-popping than our tiny kingdom, wouldn't you say?
You of all princes should know that size doesn't matter.
Awkward silence as Prince Victor can't disagree with the statement. He is rather short, after all. Mabel pipes up from the driver's seat. Oh, who's Mabel? Hang on. Oh no, who's Mabel? I don't. Oh, Cynthia. Okay, perfect.
Cynthia,
Gotcha. Thank you. Whew.
I hate to break it up the wait. I hate to break up the party, fellas, but I like to get this horse fed before the wolves owl hearing howl. You saw how she got last night once they started.
Of course, Mabel. Let's get cracking now. I'm eager to meet my royal neighbors.
The prince promptly hops into the carriage. Alistair steps inside a bit more carefully.
not to speak out of line, sire. Why do you let her speak to you like that? You are Saldani royalty, not some commoner.
By popular vote, friend. Besides, her neck is as thick as a tree stump. She terrifies me.
Then I shall advise you to never play croquet against her and win.
Alistair rolls up his sleeve. A giant bruise on his shoulder. On the side of the stage, Princess Sydney enters carrying a large bucket of manure. She's facing offstage, waving. Oh, Princess Sydney. Is Princess Sydney here? Do we have Princess Sydney? Princess Sydney.
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Thank you. See you next week.
From offstage, a cow moos. Moo! Sydney turns around and nearly walks into the royal horse. Hey. The bucket of manure spills down the front of Sydney's traveling cloak.
Whoa, easy girl, easy. That's a good girl.
Oh gosh, I'm ever so sorry.
Are you okay, little lady?
Yes, sir. I've suffered through worse. She's beautiful. What's her name?
Mabel is used to being confused for a male, so she doesn't bat an eyelid about it. The horse neighs proudly. Hey!
Scarface.
Oh, I don't see any facial damage.
The scars are emotional.
Oh,
Alistair sticks his head out of the carriage window, sniffing the air, looking unimpressed.
Is something the matter?
No ale, just a village girl.
Prince Victor sticks his head out of the window, stacked on top of Alistair's head.
What's going on? Why do we stop? Oh,
Prince Victor has noticed Princess Sydney, but not the smell. Princess Sydney has noticed Prince Victor. Mabel cracks the whip. The carriage begins to move again. The two royals stare at each other as Princess Sydney disappears off stage backwards. Prince Victor sits back in his seat, breathless.
who was that girl?
By the smell of it, sire, somebody who collects cow.
She was stunning. Those eyes.
Yes, but that smell. Honestly, Your Highness, you can do much better than a pooper scooper.
My goodness.
Preposterous, Alistair. Yet again, you forget my father is a champion gardener.
Of course, I can assure you I will never forget. I was out of line.
Precisely. If I want your advice on matters of the heart, I'll ask for it.
Very good, sire.
Well done, everyone. Well done. All right, let me just